Y'all, it's literally only 4 o'clock, but it's already dark outside. Make it make sense.
Here we go again.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Cassie, and today is a super exciting video, a what's on my iPhone video. And the reason why I decided to do this video was, one, it was super requested, and two, yesterday I just spontaneously decided to redo my whole home screen, so just change up the whole vibe entirely from the summer vibes of when I first did it to now the winter vibes. And so yeah, I think it's kind of a festive video, so let's get into it. Okay, so first up, the phone I have is the iPhone 8. I really like this phone. It pretty much does all I need it to do. The only reason I would decide to get a new one is because I just need a better camera, because this camera is not good, but everything else about this phone I really love. And then I just have a clear phone case, and my best friend just wrote a bunch of notes to me. It's cute little passing notes in class, and all of these things she said are so sweet, so I knew I just had to keep them in my phone case. So this is my lock screen. I think it's really cute. I definitely needed to give it a more darker vibe, because now in the winter times I'm getting up before the sun does, and just seeing a really bright lock screen literally blinds me and already starts my day off absolutely the worst, because I'm blinded by this bright light. Okay, now we are going into my actual home screen. This is what it looks like. It's not too crazy. I know some people with their iOS 14 lock screens are every single app icon is a different cover. So this is what the overview looks like. I have 3 slides on my home screen, this one, and this one. And these are all the apps I want to have access to right here instead of having to look for it somewhere else. The bottom row of apps, pretty standard. These are the apps I definitely use the most. We got Snapchat on the left, we got iMessages, and then we got my camera, all things I need easy access for to respond to people and just take pictures in the moment. And then we go up to the corner and we have my first widget, and it just has Wednesday the 16th, because I literally cannot remember the date to save my life. I can most of the time remember the day of the week, but remembering it's the 16th of December, extremely hard for me. So that's why I have it right there, just in big bold letters. Hey Cassie, it's the 16th of December. Okay, and then to the right we have my music app. I listen to music all the time. Music just brings up your vibes, and I used to not like listening to music. I like podcasts better than music, and now I'm music literally makes me happy. So, and then to the right I have Safari. That is my main browser. I don't usually use Chrome or Google. I feel that might be better, but I just always have Safari. And then below that I have my Visco. I know I said earlier that these are all the apps I need easy access to, but if we're gonna be completely transparent, I just like that app because it looks aesthetic. It just matches the vibe. Does that make sense? And I really like how it looks on my home screen, so that's why it's there. I really don't have a reason. And then to the right of that, I have Lightroom, which if you're wondering, that's what I use to edit all of my photos. I have my own preset on there, and it's pretty simple. So this is the original picture, and I can go and add my preset, and then I can just save it to my camera roll or whatever I want to do. So that's what I use to edit. Okay, next we have photos. Let's see how many photos I have on my phone. I don't know about you, but I find it interesting how many photos people have on their phone. I feel it definitely varies person to person. Currently, I have 3,795. I definitely need to go through that, because a lot of them are just friends spamming my phone at this point. To the right, we have Classroom, Google Classroom. That's where I get all my assignments. It's definitely my least favorite app, but I use it a lot. A lot. That's why it is right there, easy access. So my next widget to the right of that is just kind of aesthetic. There's no reason why it's there, and I really like how it looks with the wallpaper, so it's gonna stay there. Now we are moving on to my next slide. This is very exciting. And the first widget we have is just this kind of aesthetic makeup look. My brother was low-key hardcore judging me when I showed him my home screen, and he saw the eye. He was kind of creeped out about it. It's genuinely just there because I like the aesthetic of it. I feel I should have a better reason than that, but I don't. I just really like how it looks. Speaking of aesthetic, I have my Pinterest app. I genuinely don't go on it very often. This sounds bad, but sometimes I'll literally just go to my friend's Pinterest and save the pins that she saves. Not all of them, just the ones that I like. I don't know if that's against common Pinterest etiquette. It probably is. Okay, to the right of that, we have my clock app. Then below that, we have Apple Translate. And then we have Google Calendar. I'm sorry, Google Calendar is just better. Okay, I'm literally talking so much. Definitely need a drink of water. Okay, so my next widget, which is hands down my favorite widget of them all, and it is one of like just some girls playing in the snow. It gives me like ski resort vibes, and I cannot wait to go skiing this year. I feel like it won't be the same because of coronavirus, but I'm gonna try to make the best of it because skiing is one of my favorite things in this entire world. And I decided to like edit it and like add some text, and it just says Proverbs 16:9. So the verse basically says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." I really like this verse because I feel like it can be really stressful, like thinking about like where we're gonna be in 5 years, 10 years, what college we're gonna go to, like how we're gonna make ends meet and all this stuff. But this Bible verse says that like even though we can plan things out, like God establishes our steps. We don't even need to worry about anything because he has everything under control and everything planned for us. So that's my Bible verse of the day, I guess. Next we have my Gmail, which is again superior compared to regular Apple Mail. I don't even know what you call that. It's just better. Then we have settings, then we have Quizlet. I don't even need to explain that. High school things. And then we have my YouTube studio, and I can just see like how my videos are doing and stuff like that. And then the widget to the right of it is like my favorite picture right now. And just her energy like radiating out of that photo. I can't describe it. It's just everything. So there we go. And then we just swipe again, and we don't have any more apps. This is just kind of like an inspirational thing that I can look at. And it reads, "In a society that profits from your self-doubt, liking yourself is a rebellious act." It's so weird to think that like so many companies in this world literally benefit from you being insecure about yourself. You want to obviously put others above yourself, but also like just remember that you are such a beautiful person and to be confident in yourself. So I need that reminder too, definitely. That's why I have that picture right there. Okay, now we are going into the app library. Also, I forgot to talk about my Instagram. I probably should have plugged my Instagram. You guys should go follow it. It's kasikaycorp. This is my feed. It's kind of whack and doesn't really have a purpose, but like that's okay. Pretty much do not go in the app library, but I do have some apps I use on occasion. So we're gonna run through them really quick. I'm definitely gonna go a lot faster because these aren't apps I use very often. In social, we have Hangouts, Life360. I really don't use Life360. It's just like for my parents and my family to know where I'm at, but I never really go in the app myself. Then for creativity, we have my camera app, of course. And then I have like this photo printing app, which I have only used once. And then we have Fonto, which like nothing against the app. I've only used it once and I was kind of lazy to figure out how to learn to use it, so I'm just using my other editing software. PicMonkey, which I use a lot for like Instagram stories or whenever I want to quickly add text or something like that. And then I have my HP Sprocket app, Visco, and YouTube Studio. And then next we have a bunch of apps that I'm not even going to run through. You can just look at them. They're just kind of random utility apps. And then we have entertainment, which is pretty standard, and then productivity and finance. I use Docs a lot for school. I also use PayPal and Venmo. So we got 3 games. Among Us, which you guys all know. Clash of Clans, which if you don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. And my family was obsessed with it over the summer. It was really fun playing with them. I'm kind of got bored of it, but my parents are still going strong playing it every day. So yeah. Next we have Subway Surfers, which like if that wasn't your childhood, I'm sincerely sorry, because I know it became like a trend again like a couple months ago, but like I am proud to say that I have had this game since like 2012 or something like that. It was like one of those games that I played on my mom's phone before I even like had a phone myself, and it's just kind of iconic. So yeah. Oh, and also by the way, the app I used for all of the widgets is called Widgetsmith, and it's super easy to use and definitely recommend it. If you want to have any of the pictures that I have, my lock screen, my wallpaper, anything like that, you can either find them on my Pinterest, or you can of course DM me on Instagram and I'll be happy to send you all of my wallpapers and the photos I used to create this whole vibe we got going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. It literally means so much. If you enjoyed watching this video, you should definitely go subscribe down below for more videos like this one. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Have a Merry Christmas.